What's going on, boys? Minuscule Mitch here, back once again today. Guys, if you're new around here and you do enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel a ton, and we do daily FIFA content, so you're not going to regret it. Other than that, guys, comment, like, hit the Instagram. Love interacting with you guys. Have a lot of fun and really appreciate all the support on the channel lately. But without any further ado, guys, today we're getting into a video. The best formation, tactics, and just everything on how to get top 100. Just the best way to set yourself up in FIFA 21. I've fooled around with a lot of formations and tactics, and this is what I've come to as far as the absolute best for giving you the best chance to win games. And it's very specific, I will say. It's very specific, but I really think that it's going to be the best possible way that you guys can do the best of your ability in the weekend league. I'm not promising anyone top 100, but this is going to take you from, if you're a gold 3 player, this will take you to gold 2 or gold 1. You're a silver 3 player, this will take you to silver 2 or silver 1. This will get you wins. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into exactly what we're going to do here. So just for chemistry, I start out in the 4-3-2-1, but the important stuff comes in where I get into custom tactics. Now, I love that they put this in the game last year, where you can switch to attacking and set up a certain play style or defensive, whatever. I set everything to attacking. So what I do, I go into a 4-2-3-1. So this is what a 4-2-3-1 looks like. Those three in the middle there are cams. There are no wide players. So basically, I like to have a left-footed player or a 5-star skiller on the right side so you can cut in and shoot. A right-footed player on the left side so you can cut in and shoot. And then in the center, I like to have someone with like 4-star weak foot usually. They don't have to be as fast because they're kind of just controlling everything that happens. They're an assist machine, but they also can overlap and score. And then your striker obviously is up there by himself. So you want someone who can really dominate the game. Your center defensive mids, you want to have someone with stamina, a little bit of size to them. Completely defensive players. Not really important for them to have offensive stats whatsoever. But what I do here, guys, instruction-wise, is what I do is I'll start back in goal. All my goalies I'll put comes for crosses. It just makes them a little bit more aggressive when the ball's in the air. And now the headers are back in the game, I think that's really important. And then sweeper keeper. So if the ball gets played in through the back, which has happened a lot this year, your goalie will come out on his own instead of you having to hit Y, and it kind of just makes a little bit more room for having less error. Because when you do it yourself, sometimes you're not supposed to, and you can get scored on pretty easily that way. My wingbacks, I actually keep them as stay back while attacking. That's the only instruction I put on them, and the reason I do this is because those 4 top players are all you want to use for attacking. Everything else, this game, as you guys have, if you've played it at all, you can tell it is very hard to defend in this game. Dribbling is super OP, passing super OP, shooting super OP, so you want to give yourself the best chance possible to defend. For that reason, and that reason alone, I leave my wingbacks to stay back while attacking. Now, do they stay back all the time? No. I try to keep them back as much as I can, but sometimes, just because of their work rates, they do go up a little bit more than I'd like. Next up, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions. I leave the center backs completely alone. I have pretty good center backs as far as OP players. They're not super high rated, but they are very good players in this year's FIFA. I suggest you spend some money on your center backs. Like I said, defending is very important this year, so I don't really touch them, and I don't really control them too much in game. I just kind of let them do their things, and Militao and Carlos are definitely a great example of some good center backs. Next up to CDMs. This is where a lot of the team revolves around. So what I do is I use cut passing lanes. So instead of them being stagnant in the middle, kind of playing like a zone defense, they will get in between the player and a different player so that the ball can't be passed to them. Obviously cutting the passing lanes. I just think this is really big help, and then I manually use my CDMs as well, so if they do pass there, it really gives me a good opportunity to intercept the ball a lot more than I would otherwise. Other than that, stay back while attacking. Again, as much back as you possibly can. That's why these guys have to be a little bit more defensive rated kind of players. And then I do cover center. With those wingbacks staying back all the time, they'll kind of go up into that range wherever you need them. So you don't need your CDMs to go out wide. And that's the same on both of these as far as instructions. Next up, the cams, the outside cams. I use basic, balanced, stick position, and actually, I want them to stay forward. I didn't have that set on him. So all I want to have is stay forward on my outside cams. Like I said, you want to keep those 4 guys up and counterattack as much as you possibly can with these 2 guys. That's pretty much what they're for, and then cut in and attack. So right foot on the left, left foot on the right, or 5-star weak foot. Centrally, I have stay forward, again, just to keep them up. And then I like to have this guy free roaming. You do have 2 cams set out wide, and you got a striker up top. So free roam allows them to support either cam on either side, and also go forward if you need him on attack a little bit more. So I've just found that he scores a lot of goals, gets a lot of assists when I put him on free roam more than leaving him, to position. Yeah, free roam is just way better in my opinion. And finally, guys, the biggest, most important one is striker. This is where 90% of your goals are going to come from. Stay central, get in behind. So a lot of through balls, a lot of over-the-top balls, a lot of crosses, just always in the right position in my opinion. And then stay forward again as usual. Moving on to tactics, guys. I pretty much leave it the same. I move depth back 1. Again, just for that defensive purpose. And your attacking players, even if they do come back, which I don't think that they really do when you go back 1, they're faster than most center backs, so that's not really going to affect you. And then fast build up, which I'm pretty sure is the standard, and that just allows you to counterattack a lot better. So that's the instruction, guys, and I think those alone will just put you in such a better position to win games. And I'm just going to go into a game right now and show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about as far as all these techniques, and I'll just give you guys a little bit of a hands-on on what exactly you want to try and do with a team that's set up to play this way. So let's get into it. Wow, guys, the player we come up actually has a pretty gnarly team here. Crespo, Fati, Player of the Month, Adama, Socrates, Sissoko, Rusalan, Mukulele, I think, Gomez, Wan-Bissaka, and Golisic in goal. So a pretty big squad, but nonetheless, these tactics should work against anybody, and hopefully we can get the win here. So as you guys can see, you always want to remember to go into attacking or wherever you have it set. This is the hardest thing about it. Sometimes I'll get like 20-30 minutes into a game and realize, you see how he's staying back there on the wing though and not going forward? Yes, it may hurt you in attack once in a while, but really they can run up the line there at any time. That should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. Come on, man. We're going to do this game. As you can see, cut the passing lane there perfectly. Jesus, man. Jeez. That one's to space. Get in behind there, as you can see. PK? What just happened? There better be a PK. I was past him. Unbelievable, but I'll take it here. Wow, I think this might be my first PK all year, guys. Try it. I don't know if it's going to go in or not. We sink it. Let's go, Neymar. As you can see, he tried to get in behind there, though. But I guess that was a PK. We'll take it. Goal. Yep. It's one of those you just can't defend, unfortunately. Wow, what a play. That's a little bit of that free roam for Bernardo and getting forward for Jesus, and we get it in there. We'll take it. Good goal. Free roam. Oh, God, that's got to go in, Silva, man. Come on. How does he save that? Goal? So, unfortunately, we get the tie there, guys. But, as you saw, we did dominate most of the game. Our strategy played. That was just a really good opponent with a really good team. So, we had a couple chances. We hit the post a couple times. Unfortunate, but that is exactly what we're trying to accomplish there. Pressure on them. Counter-attacking, controlling the midfield, and I promise you guys, if you try this out in your teams, it'll get you a lot of extra wins. That is a very good opponent we just played, so I'm happy with the tie there. But without any further ado, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Thanks so much.